Hello everyone. Let's move ahead in the economic reforms since 1991, and in this video we are going to talk about the second economic policy after liberalization, that is called privatization. Well, what is privatization? First, please understand that it is the process where the private sector is involved in the working of a state government enterprise. Privatization is the process of involving a private sector in the working of a government enterprise. Well, we can say that we can say that the government enterprise sell some of its share to the private enterprises, or even if it does not sell, it adds the private entities with them. There is a huge need for it is said that there was a huge need of privatization in our country during the year 1991, and the basic reason for the need of privatization was the poor performance of the PSUs. Now, public sector undertakings were performing very poorly, that is why there was a need. Second need was because PSUs were now becoming a social liability because of the huge amount of losses that they were suffering from. Thirdly, corruption was one such inefficiency, and corruption was one such point about PSUs which was now tagged with them. So, to remove this, they needed some private parties to change their structure. So, this is why there was a need for privatization. Again, I'll repeat, the need for privatization was because the PSUs were performing very badly before the year 1991. Secondly, most of these PSUs were now becoming social liability because of the huge losses they were suffering from. And thirdly, these PSUs had the tagline or had the name given to them as corruption means they were corrupt, they were inefficient, and that is why only privatization could have helped them to come out of this problem. So, fourth point about the need for privatization says that the only way of privatization was the government decided to sell some of its shares to the private parties. Now, please understand, the selling of these shares of the government to private parties is called as disinvestment. So, disinvestment is a process where the government sells some of its shares to the private parties, against which it receives a huge chunk of money. Now, every policy had its own merits and demerits. So, privatization also had merits, privatization also had its demerits. Now, the first big benefit of privatization was self-interest was the main objective of working. Every entrepreneur, every sector, every private sector was working for itself, for growing itself rather than growing the society. So when they were trying to grow themselves, they were working with 100% commitment, and because of which they could produce more. Second, the industries now had more competitive environment among them. The industries where the private entrepreneurs, where the private entered, they were now more competitive environment organizations, because of which technology improved, they became modern, which led to their growth and development. Thirdly, now industries, because of the inflow of private sector and having huge amount of money with them, could go for diversified production, which means every industry now started to have more of higher profits. So the first biggest benefit of privatization was self interest was the main objective, where because of which now the private entrepreneurs started to work more and more efficiently and with more commitment, because of which it led to higher productivity. Second, the competitive environment in the organization started to grow, because of which industries became modern and they grew and developed more. Third, they could, because of huge chunk of money flowing because of the private sector, industries now could have diversified production, which led to getting of higher profits. But also from these gains, privatization also suffered from some losses. The losses was that the Indian industries started to lose their control in Indian market. The first loss says that the Indian PSUs were now totally controlled by the private sector, because of which the PSUs, the government sector, started to lose its importance in our country, and only thing that was running very highly and efficiently was private sector. And secondly, private sector industries generally sold their goods at very high prices, because the only objective of selling at high prices was to gain higher profit. Because of this, now the weaker section of the society could not afford to buy the goods. As a result, the gap between the rich and the poor started to increase further. So, two biggest loss of privatization was that the first point, the PSUs of India started to lose its importance because of the entrance of private entrepreneurs, and second, these private parties started to sell their goods at a very high price just to gain higher profit, as a result of which the poor could not afford to buy the good, which resulted to the increasing gap between the rich and the poor. I hope with this video you understood what privatization is, what the need for privatization was, and what the merits and demerits to privatization have. Thank you everyone.